Here at Pro Football Weekly, we are the home to help you make sure you know what to do on the waiver wire in your fantasy football leagues with the Fantasy Ticker. I'm joined by our fantasy expert, Mike Wilkety. And Mike, let's start at quarterback. A former #1 pick is out there for a lot of leagues, Sam Bradford.
I'm all for claiming Sam Bradford this week if he's available in your leagues because he's just got upside and he's performed well to start the season. 508 yards, 4 touchdowns. Look, you pick up a guy like this, maybe he continues to improve, and then you've really got something. So if he's available, pick him up.
Now, 2 pass catchers are starting to get the targets that people were thinking they may have gotten earlier, but preseason kind of told you otherwise. Dolphins wide receiver Brian Hartline had a big game in the Dolphins' first win on Sunday. MARTELLUS Bennett for the Giants stepping up at tight end.
Yeah, Martellus Bennett, 2 touchdowns, 1 each in his first 2 games. Look, a lot of folks are going to be looking for tight ends with Aaron Hernandez banged up. He's a guy that'd be a nice replacement. Brian Hartline's available in a lot of leagues, but 20 targets his first 2 games, that's the number that jumps out to me. He's a guy I think you pick up, you kind of stash. He'd be a nice bye-week start, even a 3 wide receiver start in bigger leagues.
Yeah, Brian Hartline's preseason slowed with an injury. He's in a contract year too, and the speediest receiver on that Dolphins squad. Running backs are giving a lot of fantasy owners fits unless you have C.J. Spiller or Reggie Bush. You got McFadden, Chris Johnson, you got problems. There is a running back out there who's coming back from suspension this week, MIKEL, LESHOURE, to a Lions team looking for a running back.
I don't know when MIKEL LESHOURE becomes the featured back in Detroit, but I think he's got an opportunity to do so. And I think he's someone that if he's available, you've got to pick him up. And as we speak, he's available in the bulk of Yahoo leagues. So, I mean, look, this is a guy, you pick him up, you keep the roster space for him, he's the featured back, you've made a claim that might be able to change your season.
And every week we're going to give you a defense to keep an eye on. This week, Mike, you're going with the Broncos.
I love the Broncos. This week, every week going forward, they have been wonderful defensively. They've got pass rushers and Von Miller, Elvis Dumervil. They can make plays in the back end, Tracy Porter, Champ Bailey. Look, I know Houston's got a good offense, but this is a Denver defense. You look at the yards per play the first 2 weeks, they've been legit. I think they're a very good defense. They've got some upside. Got to pick them up if they're available.
You look at the Falcons scoring all those points. A lot of that was on short field. And the Broncos were able to hold them to field goals as well. So that Broncos defense certainly improved on that side of the ball. To check out the rest of the players Mike's going to suggest for you to pick up on the waiver wire, look at his fantasy ticker at our website, profootballweekly.com.